Hey guys, Wolvie here with the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia global video for the 4th of September if you're in or near the US. This is going to be the 5th of September if you're in the UK, near the UK, or east of the UK. We got information on the newest character event alongside a gem sale, so we're just going to go straight into it. So we have here the 7-day gem sale for a certain character that just went live here on global. It's Porom from Final Fantasy IV, and these are the a brief look at the the cash gem bundles, all that stuff. So this is pretty good, because you have here the cheaper 2 bundles, having the chocobo tail feathers, easy way to gather more gems, through the whole character development aspect of the game. And this is the icon legend, all that good stuff. So it's not pretty bad, considering what's going on. We're going to get into right now the information for the newest character event. And I do want to warn everybody I'm on a Bluetooth for a microphone, so please do bear with me. I am outside. I'm waiting for a bus to get home from work. So starting from Porom's event, new characters Crystal Strength is now 70, both limited time event mission rewards and token exchange rewards have been adjusted. So this is the newest character right here. Again, this is Porom from Final Fantasy IV. The name of the event is called A Reliable White Mage. So you have here a quick look at her bio. And we're going to go into her command ability details. And mind you, these are just the first 2. We have here Cry and Cry Plus. These share the same use count. And the base is 5, max is 7. The base form grants bravery to party beasts at her own max. Inflicts defense down 1 on all targets for 2 turns. Grants 1 level of light arts to self for 6 turns. Limit 3 levels. Becomes Cry Plus with 3 stacks of the light arts passive. So the plus version inflicts defense down 2 on all targets for 2 turns. Same thing with the bravery to the party. Also grants 1 level of light arts to self for 6 turns. And what the game does not mention, this also has a decent chance, about 25% chance of inflicting confuse. It's the one status ailment I despise the most in this game. And now we finally have to wait a way to inflict it. So the level 55 Crystal Passive Extension, this is 1 additional use, slightly increased Brave Gate based on max, all that stuff. So the basic thing here is a slightly increased effective defense down and increased duration from 2 turns to 4. Brave Attack becomes Brave Attack Plus as long as Light Arts is active. This and Brave Attack Plus is Magic Brave Attack, grants bravery to party beasts out of her own max bravery, Mystidian Brilliance. This is the base use count of 7, max is 9, when everything's all said and done and considered. So what you have here slightly restores HP. This is the base form. 200% of HP recovered in excess of targets. Max HP is added to the bravery, high turn rate. Grants 1 level of light wisdom to self for 4 turns, limit 3 stacks. Becomes Mystidian Brilliance with 3 levels of light wisdom. The plus version, believe it or not, restores more HP, grants HP damage resist to the target for 2 turns, and it grants another level of light wisdom to self for 4 turns. The level 60 Crystal Passive Extension, this is 1 additional use, tremendously increased Brave based on HP recovered in excess of max. This also grants, the plus version grants max Brave up to 1 to target for 8 turns, slightly increased effective HP damage resist. HP attack because HP attack plus, while light wisdom is active. The HP attack plus is, it says here, it's an HP attack but also grants bravery to allies based on HP damage dealt. And here's a brief description of the buffs here. We have Light Arts, raises party's attack, does not stack with buffs of the same kind. Light Wisdom, raises party's max bravery, does not stack with the abilities of the same kind. HP damage resist, this reduces HP damage taken. This is really unique here. So we have here the quest rewards. This is what you get for clearing parts 3, 4, and 5. And this is a quick look at her and what's going on here with the two two items you get. So we have here Porom, and Yang. That's the 3 individual synergy characters. Alisae is also going to be synergy because she's the lost chapter. So we have boosted character details, all that good stuff. This is the Link Bell rewards. And this is information on the boss for this particular event called Hollow Rider. So basically it says here, it's weak to ice, vulnerable to confuse, immune to back spray damp. So anybody who has that type of debuff, unless you're Zidane, yeah, good luck with that one. So it says here that in a reliable White Mage Cosmos, Hollow Riders appear in a group of 3. So it says here, the suggestion here says, when only one Hollow Rider remains on the battlefield, it will deal even more HP damage to your party, so try your best to defeat all Hollow Riders at the same time. Now we have here the event token exchange and the limited time event missions, so I'm going to go that into a little bit, but before we do, we're going to go into, take a super quick look here. This is the World of Illusions treasure hunt. This comes in with every character event that's in which this began with Renella, and this is the tier 2, or should I say the 90 CP armor for Porom. So you have to have the passive from the 35 CP armor in order to even get this one. So, and this is basically what it does when you max it out, and that will be it. And also, when it comes to each new character, and again, this starts with Porom, each new character that comes into the global will get their Bloomstone ready to roll. And we're going to go back up here because I skipped something, and I did this on purpose. So, this is the limited time event missions. So, this is part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. We have here co-op, the EX difficulty, and this is the varying rewards for the EX difficulty after completion. You have here 200,000, 230,000, so on and so forth. I've already got all of this relatively easy. And this is, and once you clear the reliable White Mage EX, you can attempt a reliable White Mage Cosmos. So, it says here, additional daily missions will be added each day for the first 5 days of the event, with the first set being available from the start. The previous set of additional daily missions must be completed in order to access the next set. There are only 5 sets of additional daily missions per event. I like this idea. I really love it. So it says here 15 gold tokens, 30 gold tokens. This is per day, so I really gotta get cracking on that. And this is the Cosmos stuff, just clear and complete. You're only gonna get tickets. So we're gonna go into the event token exchange. Like I said, this is new. This is kind of brand new, so it's not so much standard operating procedures as before, but we're still going to need to get 300 gems, 21 draw tickets, 600 Cecilia points, 6 stamina points, potions, 10 armor tokens, 35 high crystals. This is tier 5, and we have 100 of the tier 4 crystals in white, black, and yellow. So, we're going to go into the banner really quickly here, and this is going to debut the EX weapon for Porom, which has the ability called White Wave. What White Wave does, it restores party's HP, but not by much. Increases her own bravery based on her own max bravery. So the higher the max bravery, the more bravery she gets. Unleashes an HP attack. HP recovery may exceed target's max by 20%. So this pretty much very much introduces the HP overflow. So we already have the overflow to attack. Now we have the overflow on our HP to stay alive. Grants bravery to allies based on HP damage dealt. The more HP damage dealt, and I believe this is single target. And this extends the durations of both light arts and light wisdom for 3 turns each. And this is the whole shenanigans, if you will, with White's Wave, the Limit Break 1, 2, and 3. So what do I think about all this? I like what Global is doing with the character events, all that stuff. With Porom's banner, I do plan on pulling after Paige shows up, because I just want to make sure I have as many resources as possible before even attempting to pull. And I do want to point out with Porom, and I have to be completely honest, she is a must if you don't have Lena like fully equipped. She is a must in my opinion, because there are very things Porom could do that Lena cannot. And however, Porom and Lena, I do feel they could work on the same team together, because Porom has a straight heel, kind of like Maria. However, with Lena, she has HP regen, and her HP regen is strong. One of the very best, in my opinion, in that regard. Lena also provides the debuff immunity and reduction. The reduction is in from the Wind Drake Arrow base form. The immunity is with Drake Arrow Plus form. So that's that sort of thing. So my final thoughts here, this is pretty damn good for Porom. However, there are people I've already reading on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube mentioning how they're passing, and they actually have a good reason, because there's so many characters out coming up this month, and they got worthy banners to pull. So it's gonna be one of those, is like, who do you want to go after? And for me, I already know Porom is on my radar. I know Pain is on my radar. Well, those are the only 2 I'm going after this month, because not that he's not bad at what he does. However, because he's a DPS unit, he is probably going to be the easiest to replace. He falls off fairly quickly. Sync, I'm not a fan of her at all. And Selfie, the thing is with Selfie, I like her. However, she only gets her EX when she gets her 70/70 awakening. She does not get a rework all at once, so to speak. So with Selfie, you know, I'm going to hold off on going after her EX until it becomes EX Plus. Because when she gets EX Plus, that's when her rework shows up. And then, assuming that the character event after Sync is Prompto, that's an easy skip, because he's not really talked about. And I'm not a Prompto fan, so. And on top of that, I'm a big Setzer fan. And we have no idea when Global is going to get Ultimate Ramu, because Setzer's EX is tied to Ultimate Ramu, and Setzer's my dude. I'm going to be flat out honest. I will be going after Setzer's EX, mark my words. So, with September being a bit of a whale month, it's just like, you really have to plan out your resources. And if you have to farm before you pull, then so be it. How you play this game is up to you. I don't pull, for me it's like I pull for who I like. I don't go after meta characters unless those meta characters are those I like. And for me, I'd rather play for fun, not worry about the whole trying to rush through everything, that sort of thing. And that's where I'm going to end this video. With Wolvie here, signing off. I will catch you all on the flip side.